Great Barrier Reef, famously recognised as one of the 7 wonders of the world, is a remarkable treasure. As a result of its prevailing beauty, it has become one of Australia's most sought-after tourist destinations. It is recognised as one of the world's largest, richest and most diverse coral reef ecosystems, stretching along 348,000 square kilometres of crystal clear waters. Like unto all natural habitats, environmental sustainability is of utmost importance. However, many problems do stand in the way. The crown of thorns starfish, also referred to as cots, poses one of the greatest threats to the sustainability of the Great Barrier Reef. The crown of thorns starfish come in many vibrant colours and sizes. The body form is typically the same as any other ordinary starfish, with a central disc and several radiating arms. What makes the crown of thorns starfish so unique is the long, sharp spines that form on the side of its arms and upper surface. They resemble thorns and create a crown-like shape, giving the creature its name. The spines are stiff and very sharp and readily pierce through soft surfaces. Cots are a native species to the Great Barrier Reef and play an important role by contributing to coral diversity. They do so by consuming the fastest growing corals, allowing slower growing coral species to form colonies. Alongside the many diverse range of species which contribute to life inside the Great Barrier Reef, the crown of thorns starfish can be appreciated for its magnificent beauty. However, when they are clustered in high numbers, this can be a cause for concern. Where the crown of thorns starfish are visible in high numbers, it is referred to as an outbreak. This is the reason why they pose as one of the greatest threats to the Great Barrier Reef. An outbreak is considered to have occurred when there is roughly more than 15 starfish per hectare, or more than 1 starfish spotted per 20-minute swim. An outbreak could result in the crown of thorns starfish consuming the reef faster than it grows, allowing no time for it to multiply, but rather causing a decline in coral cover. According to research, the crown of thorns starfish outbreaks are responsible for more than 40% of coral loss over the last 27 years. Furthermore, since the 1960s, outbreaks have occurred at approximately 15-year intervals, with 3 major outbreaks recorded. Researchers go on to explain that had there been no outbreaks, the Great Barrier Reef coral cover would have increased, rather than having declined by 50%. Worst case scenario, if this threat were to continue without prevention strategies, then extinction to the Great Barrier Reef would be the result. This would leave thousands of living species without a home. This threat requires urgent attention and must be prevented. Corals are the backbone of the reef, providing habitat for thousands of species. The ability to maintain the qualities that are valued in the physical environment are of utmost importance. Researchers have suggested that crown of thorns starfish outbreaks were initiated due to excess nutrients carried in flood plumes. Climate change and water quality are also important environmental concerns for outbreaks in the Great Barrier Reef. The sole reason for how these outbreaks occur is inconclusive, which is why researchers are still investigating possible causes and solutions. However, short and long-term strategies have already been set in place by the authorities to prevent further damage to the Great Barrier Reef. The short-term strategy to control the crown of thorns starfish numbers involves trained divers to manually inject the starfish with sodium bisulfate solution. This helps reduce the number of starfish where an outbreak may occur. The long-term strategy, which is currently underway, is to protect live coral cover from outbreaks. This involves further research into understanding the causes of outbreaks and trying to prevent them by constant surveillance and detection to allow faster responses to reduce the speed of outbreaks. As informed Australian citizens, it is important to be aware of the issues affecting the sustainability of the environment within.
Created using Powtoon.